Hey, it's Phoenix Rain from SuperYummy, and thank you for all of your questions on my fan page this week. You guys have been really active. Now, there's one topic that keeps coming up that I need to cover with you guys. This week, I've been inundated with questions about carbs. I think it's because we're heading towards half term now. Easter's 7 weeks away. Clock changes are going to be soon. We're soon going to be getting our summer clothes on. So how do we manage carbs? Now, first of all, let me say that carbs are really important in your diet. You are a busy mum. You need energy, and energy comes from carbs. So if you're attempting a low carb diet, unless it's for specific medical reasons, which requires a ketogenic diet, please do not cut carbs out of your diet. That's really not necessary. Good carbs. Good carbs are complex starchy carbs, and we need these to fuel our brains. The brain only works on glucose. It doesn't work on fat, and it doesn't work on protein. And in order to convert glucose from fat or protein, it's a very difficult function for our body to perform. Now, as busy mums, we are low in energy most of the time. We have a million different things going on, and it's very important that our brain functions properly and that we have enough energy to perform our daily routines. I speak to many mums who are suffering with tiredness or fatigue, or and I ask them about their diet, and they are trying to manage carbs. But what happens when they take carbs out of their diet is, I'm talking complex carbs at the moment, we'll break this down in a minute. And what happens when they take carbs out of their diet is that they end up going on a sugar binge around 3-4 o'clock in the evening, afternoon, and they get this massive sugar rush and crash, and then they are beating themselves up for their binge behavior, and it's all driven by the fact that they're not eating properly in the first place. Now, if you fuel your body properly, if you're eating the correct balance of nutrition throughout the day, your energy levels shouldn't really fluctuate. I mean, obviously you get more tired in the evening because it's bedtime, that's normal, but you should have steady energy levels through the day when you are trying to do most of your daily functions. You should also have a balanced mood. Now, if you're cutting carbs out of your diet, you're going to suffer from irritability and mood swings as well. Carbs stimulate our happy hormones. Now, the best carbs to have are natural carbs. So we were looking at things like sweet potatoes are brilliant. We're looking at white rice, not brown rice. Brown rice has the endosperm, it has phytates in it. It's very hard for our systems to digest. Probably the only grain that's better as a white grain rather than a brown grain is white rice. So sweet potato, white rice, quinoa is good. Root vegetables, all of those are good sources of complex starchy carb. Now, the best time to have them is around your workout. So if you work out in the morning, I would have your carbs for lunch or after your workout. You'll need carbs at breakfast because we need energy for the day. So have a small amount of carbs at breakfast, have them with your lunch, or if you're working out in the evening, have your carbs after your evening meal. So time your carbs, because that's when your body is optimally set to use that energy. And now, if you're eating loads of carbs in the evening and you're just sitting down on it, you're not going to use those very effectively. So if you're looking to create a leaner, healthier, fitter, stronger body, time your carbs. Mums need carbs, please don't cut them out of your diet. Now, there are several types of carbs. Now, we've got the refined carbs. That's the junk. That's the stuff you don't need. That's the cakes, biscuits, chocolates, pizza, junk food. And then we've got our starchy complex carbs, which are the things that I'm talking about. So that's your root vegetables and your whole grains. And then we have fibrous carbs, which are found in all fruits and vegetables. Now, if you're talking about a low-carb diet, a strictly ketogenic diet, you will have to measure your fruit and vegetables as well. So a low-carb diet means you're going to restrict the amount of fruit and vegetables you're eating. Never a good idea for a busy mum. We need those nutrients. So that's it from me today about carbs. Oh, one more question, sorry, that I had to answer for Kelly. Kelly, you were asking me about how many carbs you should have, or what portion of carbs. Your portion size depends on your activity, it depends on your sleep levels, it depends on your hormone balance, it depends on all sorts of things. But a very basic tool which you can use to kind of measure what's going in and out of your body is MyFitnessPal. If you plug in your nutrients into there, your foods, whatever you've eaten, it will work it out for you. It is very basic, and it'll ask you about your exercise and stuff, and it does add extra calories if you've done exercise. However, what it does is it works as a calculator. It doesn't work based on how bodies work. It doesn't account for metabolic rate, hormones, stress levels, sleep levels, all of that kind of thing. So be prepared that there is like I think there's maybe a 30% margin of error with those things, which is quite a lot. But it will give you an idea of what your portion sizes are. So I hope that helps you today. Any other questions, send them in to me on my fan page, Phoenix Rain Super Yummy. I'm Phoenix Rain, and you are Super Yummy.